Hi everyone, my name is Brown Berry. I'm an OAP at YFM. So for me, I try to define OAP different. It's like an on-air performer. I host Rise and Shine Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I joined YFM in 2015. My style is a fusion of a lot of things. I'm one of those people that grew up listening to radio at a very young age. So I have a bit of the old school, and because I'm fairly new school, I have that as well. And I try to be futuristic from time to time by bringing in new things. So it's a fusion of both times, the past, the present, and the future. The only YFM is very concerned about you. So the most important thing you need to know is that in as much as we're here to give you music, entertainment, and all of that, we also want to make sure we help you build a future. So we're looking at making sure that you're able to have fun and build your future. So yeah, your ambitions are going to be taken care of by the station as well if you're a young person, pretty much. Why the name Brown Berry? This story. So a few years ago, we needed a name for a radio personality, and we wanted a name that appealed to a certain caliber of people. And everybody was coming up with names, and one of my team members was like, why don't we just call you Brown Berry? And I was like, okay, that sounded pretty cool at the time. But I had to think about it for a while, and after a while it sounded pretty cool, so we just kept it, and it became a household name. The first time we mentioned it on radio, it got a lot of people asking the same question that you just asked me, so yeah, pretty much. We thought the interest was there. At the moment, I think just like everybody else, I can't go a day without having my phone with me. My phone is pretty much my business partner, my computer, my everything. I stay with my phone, I use my phone for all of that. I take lots of pictures with my phone, so it's difficult. I think you and me, we can both agree on this. It's difficult to stay without our phones for a day. The first thing I do is actually the first thing I don't do when I get out from bed. I don't get out from bed. I stay in bed for as long as I can. Early part of the morning, I used to think of your day and position it well. So when I wake up, I stay in bed for at least an hour to just plan the entire day as much as possible. A lot of things happen, but at least you're able to know that, okay, this is what I want to achieve by end of today. So you're able to do all that and dream it into future. Accomplishment. There's this thing that I do every year. It's called the Ghana Youth Walk, and we've been able to have like thousands of young people come out every year. And I think it's a very difficult thing to do. For somebody to wake up early in the morning to come to a place and just walk, it's a very difficult thing. So yes, we've been able to have thousands of people coming, but even if one person came, that would have been my proudest achievement, except we've had lots of people coming, so yes, pretty much that's it. If I could eat one meal for the rest of my life, are fruits meals as well? If fruits are meals, it will definitely be fruits. That's all I'll be taking. Because they're easy on my stomach, actually. If not, that if it has to be a main course meal, it'll probably have to be plain rice, nothing too fancy. Which place is my favorite since I started traveling in Ghana? It's difficult because everywhere you go, it has something unique to offer you. There's a place we went to one time that I actually believe that time stopped. It's in the Western region. It's called Buttrade. Time stopped. People came and were telling me that Brown Berry, like, what's going on? The time is not moving for some weird reason. And it was this beautiful, resort in front of the sea that, had the magic to just make time stop for a while. I like giving people too many chances. If I could change that about myself, I would stop giving some certain particular people too many chances. The one person I look up to is Eddie Blay. I've been listening to Eddie Blay for the longest time. I've been watching Eddie Blay for the longest time, and I still listen to Eddie Blay now. And the energy and the passion with which this man is on radio, 24, 25 years into his career, sounds fresher than even those of us just started like a decade or more ago. It's like even people that started yesterday, Eddie has more energy. I'm like, I don't know how he does it. And I want to have that kind of passion when I'm doing my shows every single day. So yeah, Eddie Blay will be that one, and I'm lucky enough to be working with him. What piece of advice do I have for the youth? The most important thing, this is going to sound corny, but you have to be you. You have to believe in you. The mistake is that we grow up in a part of the world where people are not allowed to be themselves. So you're not able to be you. And I realized the minute you start being yourself, everything else becomes easy for you because you're not looking at yourself, comparing yourself to other people. You're walking on your own path, and that works for you. Your path is different from everybody else's path. So yeah, pretty much that's it.
This is YFM.